Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is JOEHOVA. Welcome to War of Rights. Look how beautiful this is, man. These huge servers. Look at all of the Union marching out toward the Piper Farm. This is the sunken lane that they're coming from right here. I mean, if you're looking down in that direction, that is the Hagerstown Turnpike. Those 7th Ohio, we just talked to him. Look at him running a great formation. 51st New York. Going to kind of collide into him here. All right, so the Union is going to approach the fence, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities for Yankee Jam. You can see they're already blasting this wall. This wall is not going to be of the protection that it used to be. They're going to get hit with artillery. It's just a matter of when. Because now that the artillery can knock down walls, I'd be shooting right at that damn thing, see what happens. Fixing bayonets. They're coming straight in right away. We're going to go with them. This is going to be epic.
Ceasefire.
We're not left.
They're going at the double quick. We'll go with them. Fire at will and fall back was the order. Let's see them do it. You can see they're drawing the rest of the Union as well. I don't know if Frank meant to do that. He wanted to kind of scare them, but he drew the whole Union with him. 4th Jersey are here. 51st New York here as well. And Zerberos in command now. Yeah, those ricochets off those cannons sound awesome. All right, we got more Confederates coming in on the flank. That's 8th Florida.
Let's go.
He already knew the men were reloading without orders, so he just told them to break those reloads, and they're getting back to the wall. And they know they've got a lot of Confederates up that hill and not a lot of Union to fight them. And they're all seeing it at the same time. Frank finally calling his men back. Florida. Historically, where we are is actually the Piper Farm. If you look directly in front of us, that is the Muma Farm on fire. To the left, that is the Dunker Church. That sits directly on the Hagerstown Turnpike, which you see here. Historically speaking, the Confederates' defensive line stretched all the way from this area here, all the way down this road, and in this is the bloody lane that you're seeing there. All the way down there's the roulette house, the roulette lane. Francis Barlow and his guys attacked the flank and rolled up the Confederates, and they had to retreat back to this position, and they were in disarray. Now, D.H. Hill did run a couple of kind of suicide attacks over in this general area where the tower stands today.
Get over there!
They are here. So the 56th probe in the area, they found them. And here come the 20th Georgia to reinforce the 56th Virginia. Can they do it? You see the flag going down. A lot of Confederates here, a lot of holes opening up in that Yankee line right in front of us. And the Union historically had guns on the other side of the Antietam Creek over there. That might be what's hitting them over here. First Cav came with a bunch of men. 57th Virginia here with them. Ooh, you can see the Yankee Jam over there as well. You can see the 8th Florida's historical flag there. Preacher moving them out. Guys doing a good job staying in formation. That's not easy in game. I know it looks a little chaotic, but in game you don't have a lot of peripheral vision to be able to see. That is the 6th Cav. You hear him coming in to support Preacher's guys. Boy, a brutal fire coming in. And the 2nd Cav under a heavy fire. 57th Virginia, Silver. They're going to try to push this left flank all day. You can see 6th US, 7th Ohio, I'm sorry. We got 52nd New York. We got 4th New Jersey here as well. 51st New York. They're all trying to make their way up the hill. Zerberos in command.
Okay, you got him.
See the Union still trying to get up this hill on the left-hand side.
Fire will, boys, fire will.
Die anderen müssen gleich einfach wieder vorkommen.
See Frank looking for some reinforcements. He's came in and said, "Where's 7th Ohio?" He said, "At the wall. Bring them up." Because they are under heavy volley fire from all of these Confederate units. There's the 56th Virginia right there. Got 20th Georgia and Jumbo's guys here. And then Alabama German Legion. You're going to talk about a hard wall to crack there, buddy. The Confederates are engaged. So the Union having an effect. They've got this gun right up on them. Oh, you know these guys well, the Jefferson Davis battery. Don't know if they're having effect on the wall or not, though. You can see they anticipated the volley. Ooh, they anticipate that artillery, though. All right, now both sides engaged. Point of contention coming back to the Confederates. And they're moving out again. Let's go with them.
I was just a note.
Enemy rising,
Major.
brace for volley.
I'm not afraid.
They are not playing around when it comes to artillery. Look at these guys. Last week it was Yankee Jam all day. This week, trying more of the same. This cannon right up in front of the Union here. Interesting to see if it's going to have any effect. This has got to be where they're shooting at. I'd like to get the shot of the projectile coming right out of the gun and hitting them. They've got a perfect timing here if they can hit it. 51st New York moving out. So the New Yorkers are out. Will they get the attention of the artillery? See, there's just not a lot of Confederates to shoot at from this position. So did Bondurant run out of artillery? Or they've just been pushed off this position. There's nobody here on these guns now. You can see 6 Cav up in the van here, right up close to the Union as they come across this fence. And that's the German Corps. Parson, 2nd Cav. Eddie finally able to get this corner. And that's why you don't have any more Bondurant's artillery here. The Jefferson Davis artillery got shot up. That's one way to stop all that Yankee Jam. 52nd still here. They're going to have to all come at once if they're going to have any chance of this working. A large area to cover. They're doing a pretty good job of it. And 17 minutes left in the match. This is going to come down to some desperate fighting here at this point of contention before too long. And they're going to have Florida to deal with here. Along with 2nd Delaware. Hey, there's 2nd Delaware. Crazy Delawares. Here with the 18th North Carolina. So the JD guys, they are sending lead downhill. And the 4th Jersey, the ones in the way of this one.
Move our entire force.
So the Confederates in complete control of this map so far. 15 minutes left in the match. Both sides engaged. Here they come. Confederates were running from that position. This is the German Corps along with the 97th. I don't know if 97th New York is part of the German Corps. Here comes 5th Ohio. They definitely are. So they chase the Confederates away, but their left flank is exposed to Confederate fire. They've got them in the rocks here. So they're moving. They want to protect themselves. They're coming out with a bayonet. And they finally run into a group of Confederates here. That's the 8th Florida. Not going to turn out well for the German Corps if they continue this attack. You see they have more trouble to worry about. More Confederates coming in. That's 1st Virginia. Preacher gave the order for these guys' deaths. Can they make it out? All right, here comes the attack up the fence line. This is the one we've been waiting for. This is how the Union actually takes the point of contention away. Now they're taking it serious. And you can see that Confederate flag up there. And you can see Confederates moving to the Union left. A lot of them. They see them too. Oh, knocking holes in that Confederate line. They're giving it back to him as well. It's going to be the 3rd Alabama. 56 Virginia's here as well. And I imagine 51st going to have their hands full with the 8th Florida before long. Already in effect. Hogg and the boys are here, and they're not alone. They got 1st Virginia Cav with them. And the 51st New York is going to be in a bad position here. Confederates have a plan to defend this spot, and you can see the Union flags just hitting the dirt. Looks like parts of the fence are getting shot up and falling off, so that's cool. Well, the rebels have got to be loving this. 11 minutes left. The Union engaged. They're taking losses, but They got to feel like they're in a commanding position of the field here. They've been able to stop every Union advance that have come up the hill. Although here on the Union left, they're doing their best work. Or have been up to this point. They have been wiped off this side as well. So the Union going to have to come up with something a little different if they're going to try to get a position here. Well, you hear the rebel yell. Both sides now taking losses. 9 minutes left in the match. What will the Union do to take away this point of contention and stop the overwhelming momentum of the Confederate Army in the last couple weeks? You can see they're up close and personal here. That was 1st Virginia Cav out there. And Florida just setting the trap, waiting for them to come down to the point of contention so that they can strike alongside with the 18th North Carolina. They want to get them to breaking. You heard them say it. All right, we got more movement here by the Union. It's Frank in the 52nd New York along with Zerberos in the 51st New York. So the Union finally coming out in strength toward the point of contention. Will they survive? Ooh, Frank going down hard. One flag going down. You can see the holes opening up in the Union line here. And now the Union starting to give way on the right flank. Oh my God, huge holes opening up in the Union line. That's the 51st New York. And they are just laying them down. Oh my God, a hail of bullets. And you can see the death boogie, and they know they've got to leave this area or they're going to kill all of their friends. An impressive defense by the Confederates in the center.
We're at 5. We're good.
Getting the job done. 52nd New York, the old guard, along with the German Corps. 97th New York here as well. And Harson looking over the field, wondering how long they're going to be able to stay here and burn away this Confederate point of contention. And here they come. You heard right face. That means we've got Confederates from this direction. Most likely Preacher and his cav. And they're going to get back to the safety of the wall. They've had enough. Not enough time to take the point. 52nd New York not ready to give up in this spot. In fact, they want the whole enchilada. They're going for it. The point of contention. 52nd New York going right into the hottest spot of the field. And laying them down. The first volley taking 75%. They're only 2. Make that 1. Oh my God, how is anybody going to approach this point of contention? The Union just walking up and getting mowed down. 4th New Jersey over here trying to be a pain in the ass on the Confederate right. That's about all they can be at this moment. Here we go. That's the German Corps. Harson needs to clear that flank if they're going to have any chance to take that point of contention, and he knows it. So through the smoke, he's going to shoot down the 1st Virginia Cav. They're liking the position, but you know Preacher wants to move. And they're holding their own here. You see the guys just having fun, singing in the ranks, knocking down Yankees. Got a little cover from these artillery pieces as well. So calm in the Confederate camp. How's it going in the Union ranks here? Frank knows they got to take this point. There's only 3 minutes left. Both sides are taking losses. He's going to go back after it again. He knows he's got guys on his flank. He's already dead. More Union streaming up the field. 51st New York going for the point. This has been a suicide mission all day. Zerberos bringing his men into line. More Union hitting the spot. When will the Florida respond? You can see the line coming toward the Union. But here come the Confederate counterattacks. And you can see they're going to pour right into the line here. This should be the Floridians. 8th Florida. Now the Confederates streaming down the hill. 2 minutes left. The Confederates are breaking. They've got to do it now. 2 minutes. Can the Union hold? Can they win this match? And the Confederates flood down the hill. I don't think there's going to be any stopping this wave of Confederates as the Floridians fall in. The Delaware are here, and they've pushed all the way to the wall. 1:42 left in the match, and the blue line is bleeding away. Both sides are breaking. The Union losing their best opportunity to win this match, and now it's only a matter of time. So a great counterattack by the Confederates. They've been holding that thing back the whole match and gave it to them, boom, all at once. Working hard here. 1 minute left. 1st Virginia Cav has got a forward position. The Union, one last push. Can they do it? It's all or nothing now, boys.
Wall of spears, wall of spears, wall of spears, wall of spears, wall of spears.
51st New York flags in chat. Can they do it? Oh my God, a massive explosion. German Corps. Here come the 51st New York right now. Oh, but it's over. A Confederate victory. Well, if you like that, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name is JOEHOVA, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.